Good. That worked out. That did not work out. So for my first video, we're gonna do Reg I on ranked letter. This is James Evans' rental, so straight from him. He made it public after Worlds. This team got second to Worlds, so we're gonna give it a quick shot. And I know I'm not gonna be the best pilot. I'm not James Evans, so I don't know the team inside and out EV-wise. But I have a pretty good idea how this team kind of works. So Encore on Calyrex should be very useful for those passive teams. You got Helping Hand on Incineroar for extra damage. You got Sense Your Storm for spread ground damage, always very effective. This is a clear amulet Koraidon, so I have to keep that in mind. It's not Life Orb close combat, so some of my damage will not be... I'm used to running close combat with Life Orb, so I have to remember that. And then of course we got Raging Bolt with triple electric and Dragon Pulse. Once again, I'm used to playing Draco Meteor, so this will be an adjustment for me. I hope that I don't undercalc. And of course, Brute Bonnet, Covert Cloak, very useful for that Spore, that Sucker Punch pin. So let's go ahead and take it for a spin, and hopefully I can do it some justice. Alright, so for the first ranked battle, we have Kyogre and Calyrex Shadow. Now, they have Farigiraf, so that's kinda hindering some of my fake out. They got both Rillaboom and Incineroar, so a lot of pivoting here. And of course Amoonguss, so if they set Trick Room, I'm in a bad spot. With that said, I'm definitely considering Koraidon and Brute Bonnet lead. Yes, I'm leading Sun, but I'm thinking of having my pivot into Raging Bolt. Jeez. I am really not liking Calyrex Shadow in this game, to be honest. And Lando will have to be my Terra choice here. I'm gonna go Insane for the cycling and for Calyrex, but I don't like it with I really don't like bringing it with Rain. Amoonguss and Rillaboom. Double Grass. So I'm curious if Rillaboom will U-turn here. They probably want to Spore my Koraidon. And I'm Rocky Helmet Instant, not Safety Goggles. I almost want to protect and switch out into Incineroar. Only because I don't think he'll Spore into a Brute Bonnet, right? I get rid of the fake out pressure, and I intimidate Rillaboom in case he does U-turn. it's very likely they want to pivot into Koraidon. I'm sorry, they want to pivot into Kyogre to take away Koraidon's. Yeah, see, I was right. He definitely spored into Koraidon. So what we want to do now, I don't want to Terra away from my Dragon typing right now. Let's play it safe and just Collision Course here and fake out Amoonguss. It's probably Kyogre. I want to avoid at all costs getting spored. Okay, very good. Rocky Helmet's not so good, but now we have some chip on Kyogre. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go into Brute Bonnet, and we will... See, I don't know. If I Parting Shot, it's gonna be horrible. I almost wanna use my Terra here, to be honest. And at the same time, I don't. I'm a double swap. Hopefully they don't spore into my Incineroar. My hope here is that depending on what next turn... Okay, Raging Powder, best case scenario. I was gonna say that depending on what next turn looks like, then I can pivot Koraidon in to take away the rain out. But it's an Ice Beam Kyogre. Oh man. Another Ice Beam and Brute Bonnet. If I Terra... Here's the thing, if I Terra away from grass, then I am subject to the damn Rage Powder. Let me do this. Incen, and let's go ahead and do some damage to Amoonguss. I'm really hoping that they protect. I'm going to have Fake Up Pressure on deck. Oh, they Terra. Fairy. So is this a Terra Fairy Blast? Or is this just a defensive Terra? They keep Rage Powdering, which is good. Good. That worked out. That did not work out. Now I have some damage on Amoonguss. That freeze, not so great. Can we get away from that? Oh, this is nuts. Because very likely to he's very likely to Water Spout here. And if that's the case, let's do this. I'm gonna reduce the water damage, hopefully, here. If he calls my swap and Ice Beams, I mean, good call. He switch the Ice Beam. Now I wonder, Amoonguss did not Rage Powder. Did he go for a Spore? I'm hoping he went for a Spore here. Go for a Spore. Yes. Called it. With the sun up and with the Terra gone, now I feel safe with blitzing. I'm going to Terra Fire because I am assuming that he will try to either swap. Yeah, I was gonna say he was gonna either swap or Ice Beam. Rillaboom is out. What did Amoonguss do? Well, I have to Terra first. I'm hoping that he did not protect the Amoonguss so that I can get rid of it. Yes, once I get rid of his Spore pressure, I'm in a much better position. Much better. Much better. Now he did call my Spore, but that's okay. And to be honest, my goal now is to save Koraidon. Oh, okay, here we go. Mind games. What we can do is swap in Incineroar, get an Intimidate into Rillaboom, and hopefully Spore the Calyrex. See, if I Sucker Punch, I am risking taking too much damage and him being Sash. I don't know if he's Sash, very likely. Cool. What? Knockoff. Knockoff? Alright. Spore. Knockoff. So what we want to do is take advantage of this sleep turn. We can swap back. This is tough because I don't want to mess it up. I almost want to Seed Bomb here. If he swaps, I get the Kyogre, and if he doesn't swap, then I get damage. Alright. I'm not getting either one. But I was willing to risk it. He has no choice but to bring the rain in. However, I thaw. Very good. And it's Sash. So we called the Sash. What we can also call now, we got Thunderclap. But besides Thunderclap, we got Helping Hand. So let's go ahead and call the Thunderclap on the Kyogre. I'm hoping that they don't protect or swap out the Kyogre. Hoping. Okay. I did Helping Hand because, again, I'm not familiar with the calcs. I'm not sure if it was in range of a Thunderclap or not, so I'd rather be safe. Astral Barrage. That's okay. Yeah, you're not doing too much. This is where I'm glad that I did not Terra the Ensign. Now, he can fake out Ensign and I get the Thunderclap, or he can fake out the Raging Bolt and I get the knockoff. Alright, that worked out. No fake out at all. Horsepower. So he had knockoff and high horsepower and U-turn. Does this Rillaboom not have fake out, or did I miss it? I don't recall seeing fake out. Either way, Koraidon in the sun. And grassy terrain is gone. It's game over. You got no Terra. And you got no Grassy Glide. No... You don't outspeed, period. It's game over. GG's. That was a very good game. And I'm still learning the team. I don't know the calcs. I don't know if that Thunderclap would have killed or not, but I'm glad that I Helping Handed there. Alright, so for the next one, we have a Kyogre Station team. Speed control, so they have double fake out with a possible Nuzzle Electroweb Raichu. I don't see Tailwind or Trick Room, however, I have encountered Icy Wind Shimpao, so that could be a thing. Given the fake out, I'm almost inclined to start with Calyrex Shadow. If they do have Shimpao on lead, I can carry Ensign from the back, swap them over. The Kyogre is gonna be tough. We can lead with Brute Bonnet and Spore, whatever tries to KO the Cali Shadow. I have to bring Koraidon, and Ensign feels kinda bad. I didn't consider Raging Bolt because of the Lightning Rod, in case you're wondering. I don't want to accidentally Thunderclap in front of the Raichu. And also Station, you know? Station, immune to the Dragon type, so it would get kind of walled. Raichu and Kyogre. Whose ability is gonna go off first? So Calyrex goes first, so that tells me that you're not Scarf. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and Protect so I can possibly Encore the Raichu into a Fake Out. And at the same time, I'm gonna go ahead and try to Spore the Kyogre. I do see a lot of Terra Grass Kyogres, but that's okay as long as I have the Encore unlocked next turn, depending on which one is more convenient. Alright, come on, pick your moves. Fake out Water Spout. Terra Grass? No! They went Terra Water. They're going for all the damage. Did you fake out the Brood Bonnet? Yep. Ooh, Origin Pulse. Okay. Miss. They did not miss. I hope this doesn't kill. Okay. I wasn't sure, to be honest. I really wasn't sure. This is perfect. We're gonna Encore you and start to build damage on the Kyogre. Got a mandatory sleep turn. They did not swap. First turn of sleep. Sea Bomb. Alright, this one is pretty straightforward. Now, do I need to... Let's save our Terra for Koraidon. Just because of the threat of Sation outspeeding and play roughing. But now we just go for damage. Let's Spore here because they're potentially... That was a cancel. They knew they were not getting this one. That was a great opening. Alright, we have J-Bub. And this is a single restricted. I don't know why they only have one restricted, and this is Lugia. I know I am pretty low on ranked. I haven't played in a while, and my ranking has plummeted. I guess this is what I get, and this is what we play. We have double dark types. That's not good for Cali. I honestly don't think Cali Shadow is the best here anyway. You have Superior. I think this is more of a typical James lead. He would lead this a lot. I can see... So I have an issue with Raging Bolt is that you have Team Lu. But let's bring it anyway. And Incineroar just for fake out pressure. Since this is a very one-off team, I brought what, you know, pretty much the default mode that I know. One restricted, we'll see. So Thundurus is probably going to Scary Face into Superior to make it faster. Let's go ahead and Fair Blitz here. And Spore here. They can also Thunder Wave, which I'm really hoping he doesn't, because Tax. Yeah, they went for a Terra. Even if it's a resisted Terra, Flare Blitz in the sun is gonna hurt. I am assuming, again, this will be about half. Yeah, Eerie Impulse. I know it's either gonna be Eerie Impulse or Scary Face. Yeah, that did over 50%. Terra Blast in the sun, okay. That's a one-hit KO. But I have either Fake Out or I can go straight into Bolt. But I'm gonna save Bolt for the Lugia. Sure. Let's Flare Blitz the Thunderous. And Terra Fire, Terra Blast. So I'm assuming Leaf Storm and some other move. So let's knock off. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, there's... You got two fire types in front of you. Scary Phase. Yeah, Clear Amulet. A lot of people are going to assume the Life Orb set, which is fair. It's very, very fair. I was not expecting Sash, however. Let's go ahead and Flame Charge into Thunderous. Actually, no. We can take the Knockout here. And we can actually take Thunderous down too. Like, what are you gonna attack with? You're +2, but like... Yeah, Leaf Storm's not gonna kill me. Nice try. And that's also why I didn't Flare Blitz again. I don't want to take additional damage, even though I know either one would kill. Knock off. Perfect. Who's in the back? Lugia and who else? That was Cobra Cloak. Hold on. That was not Sash. That's interesting. So again, this is the scenario where Collision Course versus Close Combat and Amulet versus Life Orb. I am so used to Life Orb. Let's go ahead and Collision Course. Helping Hand. I got Raging Bolt in the bag for Lugia. If it tries to Calm Mind, I mean, sure. Now you're gone. Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice Lugia. Hyper Voice, but no Throat Spray? Now, I need to break that multi-scale. Who is faster here? 102, 81. So Raging Bolt will go first no matter what. We might as well just Thunderbolt, knock off. Cancel. Yeah. This wasn't gonna end well for them. GG's. Okay, so this is not even a Reg I team. Let's go ahead and battle. I won't count this one as a regular battle, but it is in the ranked ladder, so I'll go ahead and include it. It's a cool mono rock team. They're all slow, and your speed control is Trick Room. You only have one Trick Room setter, Carving. You have Wide Guard with Garganical. You got Weather with Tyranitar. You got Intimidate This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. So what we can do is we can start with Koraidon, fighting type, Brute Bonnet, have Lando in the back, and of course, I don't see... Raging Bolt definitely doesn't come, and I think Fake Out is good here. I'm trying to recall if Carbink is a sturdy mon. I'm pretty sure it is. So they're probably sturdy with Mental Herb. And their hope is to wide guard if I led with Calyrex, right? Okay. Now, because of the potential Salt Cure, I forgot for a second the name of the actual move. Because of Salt Cure, I'm going to stay away from Fire Terra. They protect. I'm going for your setter. Yeah, that did nothing. So this is why I Spore rather than try to double into it, because I had a feeling I wasn't gonna kill it. Now that it's asleep, I can actually double into it. Once we take the Trick Room Setter away, I'll feel much better. Okay, that did another 40%. Okay, I think we're good. This is a quick one, but they want to rock their Mono Rock team, no pun intended. They're starting their Salt Curing, which is expected. So the only thing here is I don't know their Terra. Let's start to build up some Intimidates on that Koraidon. They played very defensively with the Garganicles, so they're more likely to protect again. Who's gonna Terra here? Koraidon. Terra Fairy. This is a complete wall for Raging Bolt. Yeah, so the way they're playing, Garganicle is most likely protecting every other turn here. This was a really good play from them, I gotta give it to them. But I survived. Alright, so let's Collision Course, Helping Hand. That was a sneaky Koraidon. You gotta give them props. I was the one pinned here because he was gonna Terra Blast me, or if I Terra into the Fire type, then he has that ground coverage. Now that we got rid of Salt Cure, we can maneuver a little bit easier the rest of the match. I did lose my Koraidon, but that Intimidate let it survive. I do have Sludge Bomb. Arcanine. Okay, so Arcanine is very likely to not run Protect, right? And we can cycle out the Incineroar for another Intimidate. If they KO Brute Bonnet, so be it. At this point, it doesn't matter. Head Smash. Yeah, that wasn't gonna do it. Life Orb, very nice. That's a one-hit KO. What are you gonna do, Koraidon? He does have a -1, so we survive, even at 4 times weak. What we can do now is Sludge Bomb, Rage Powder, Smooth Sailing. Mono Rock, that was actually a pretty nice team, but no restricted. I wish they would have a restricted. So we got to use James Evans' team. Pretty cool team. I'm a big fan of it. All I can really tell you right now is that I need to learn more of the lines. I'm sure that James Evans was very comfortable with his practice and everything, and being a #2 world tournament winner just speaks for itself. I hope it was a good showcasing either way, even though we had those 2 non-Reg I teams pop up, but we had fun. We're trying it out. The Encore is a very nice tech, and I feel like Koraidon comes to all the matches regardless, and Calyrex, there's some where you don't, but still very fun team. As you know, big fan of Incineroar, and with the Helping Hand tech, it does make up for the lack of the Life Orb damage, but it's very nice to have clear Amulet. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Chaos.